From 1-0 down in the first half to bringing it back to 1-1 with 10 minutes to go to then going on to penalties, scoring all our penalties and winning and getting through to the next round of the Carabao Cup and doing it all against Chelsea. I'm loving it and we're living lavish. Hello and welcome to another episode of Hollie's Hotspurs, and today I'll be talking about that 1-1 draw which then led to penalties, which then saw us win against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. If you're new to the channel, please consider a like on this video, comment what you thought of the game below and hit that subscribe button. We are so close to 500 subscribers. It would be amazing if we could get there soon. So first off is the lineup, and like all of us, I was a little bit miffed to see what was actually going on in this lineup. It was a bit hickledy-pickledy. Even in the press interview when Jose was asked who's playing up top, and the simple reply was no one, which is quite evident from this lineup. This lineup consists of Hugo Lloris in goal. We then had a back three predominantly of Toby, Dyer and Tanganga. It was quite nice to see Tanganga back into the side, especially in games when we need a lot of rotation because of the games coming up. Like I say, my thoughts on Dyer, obviously you know them, but hopefully with Toby things would be good this game. We then saw Serge Aurier again. Like I've said, you know, I'm not his favourite fan, but him being a squad depth player I think is amazing. The fact that we can rely on Doherty to start in maybe those bigger games and have Serge Aurier to do the business when we need him to. And then Reguilon, which is amazing in that starting in that left back role, playing slightly higher with Serge Aurier. So I was really intrigued to see how he'd play tonight. We then had a three midfield of Gedson, Ndombele and Sissoko. It's great again to see Ndombele starting another fixture. Like I said, more minutes in the tank means we get to see him for longer, and to be honest, every game he's played so far he's been playing well. So again, I was very excited to see him tonight. Then we had an up top duo, I'd like to call it maybe, of Stevie B and Lamela. One I don't think we'll see very often, but alright to be fair. The only negative about this side is that there's no Dele once again. Does this mean that Dele is on the way out? Who knows, but it's very strange to see him not even feature in the subs bench. Game kicks off, and to be honest, early in the first half we were being pretty much dominated by Chelsea. They had a lot of the possession, but like we always say, ball possession doesn't always win you games. However, at the 70th minute we get a bit bum twitchy when a ball is flown into the box. Tanganga doesn't really manage to clear it very well. It then falls to an unmarked Chelsea player in the box. I can't remember who it was. He has a shot on goal, but luckily for us, Hugo manages to save it. It's pretty much straight at him. So again, another let-off on early doors. Although, a couple of minutes later, in the 19th minute, we kind of don't learn from our mistake. Chelsea managed to win the ball deep in our half, putting a lot of pressure onto us. They received the ball back. The ball's played out to Azpilicueta on that right-hand side, and he's up against Reguilon. Unluckily for us, Reguilon mistimes his slide and completely just slides and goes to the shot, leaving Azpi okay to put a ball into the edge of the box where Timo Werner is waiting. He takes a touch and he smashes it in the bottom right corner, managing to miss every single player in the box, which, credit to him, was a pretty good goal. So we go 1-0 down after 19 minutes, and to be honest, I could kind of see it coming. We were making a few mistakes here and there, and to be honest, they were all over us for the first 20 minutes. 22 minutes, Gedson finds himself high up the pitch, manages to take the ball off of one of the Chelsea defenders. Chelsea defender close on him though. He tries to run, drives towards the keeper, but the Chelsea defender manages to stop him in his tracks. Quite nice to see us trying to push for that reply. 34 minutes again, Lamela gets hold of the ball, our striker tonight. I know, I can't believe I witnessed that as well. He manages to turn in the box, sending the Chelsea defender the other way. He has a shot on goal, but it's well saved by the Chelsea keeper. The fact that we don't have an actual out-and-out striker on the pitch, not even the likes of Lucas, considering we were having a lot of the ball in their half, must be admired by the hard work of Stevie B and Lamela. Half-time comes, and apart from the early goal that Chelsea managed to score, I thought we were playing okay. I think that early goal kind of waked us up a bit. We're actually managing to put more blocks in. Dyer actually was playing really well, which for me, you know, I'm not a fan of Dyer in centre-back, but I think that partnering with Toby and a younger player next to him and the likes of Tanganga, I think was really working as a good dynamic. In the 49th minute, Lamela then finds Serge Aurier out on the wing high up the pitch. Serge then manages to receive the ball and can see that Reguilon is sprinting like Usain Bolt. I'm not even joking, that man is probably Usain Bolt Mark II. Manages to find him as he plays the ball straight across the Chelsea defence towards the edge of the box. Reguilon has a massive shot, so much venom towards the Chelsea keeper, and the Chelsea keeper manages to stop it and palm it out for a corner. Like I said, Reguilon, apart from that slip up, quite literally, in the first half, he was definitely proving himself to be okay. It was probably nerves at the fact that he's made one silly mistake, but my God, I mean, take a look at this. I'm telling you right now, man's Sonic the Hedgehog with the amount of pace he's got in him. I'm so excited to see how he's going to perform for the rest of the season. Like I say, we were all so buzzed about Bale coming back. I think it was nostalgia, but Reguilon is such a good signing and a signing that we need. I am so excited. We're definitely doing more of the business than Chelsea in the second half. We would definitely improve from the first half. Then, out of nowhere, we see that Dyer's run off the pitch. Not quite sure what's going on, and then later on we find out that he kind of needs to take a number 2. But then, as Dyer's off the pitch doing his business, Hudson-Odoi is driving at our goalkeeper, Hugo, in goal. He has a shot and it just goes wide. Then we see Mr. Jose running down the tunnel to tell Dyer to hurry up, come on. Then we see Dyer running out, and to be honest, I don't think he actually finished doing the business, if I'm honest. It was a pretty quick turnaround. I don't know whether he actually remembered to wipe, but anyway, he definitely did not wash his hands for more than 20 seconds. Boris would not be impressed. Regardless, Dyer comes back on, and again we feel a lot more stronger at the back, which credit to him, I think he is improving each week. Then on the 83rd minute we do a bit of this. Take a look.
عرضية بعيدة لريجيلون يلحق عليها ريجيلون راسية.
Yes, my sexy bastard Reguilon puts in a lovely ball into the back post to where Lamela is waiting. Man is playing up front tonight, and man knows where that goals is because he slots it straight home, and we are 1-1 in the 83rd minute. My God, Reguilon has definitely made up for his mistake in the first half. That touch is just exquisite. I haven't even got over it yet. I am still drooling at the mouth. It was lovely. So yes, we are 1-1 with 7 minutes to go. We then managed to actually get to penalties, and I'm not even joking. This is a first. I'm still sat there thinking, oh, we'll bow out in penalties. Penalty time it is. There's a first for everything, however. Definitely earned these penalties because I think we were the better team in the second half. I think the first goal kind of shook us up a bit and was like, we actually need to sort our business out. Dyer steps up to take the penalty. I think he's just wanting to hurry up because I think he might need to go to the toilet again. Takes his penalty, slots it in bottom left. We're living lavish. Chelsea step up to take their penalty. Hudson-Odoi also slots it home. It is 1-1. Lamela then smashes it bottom left. He knows where the goal is tonight, so there's no way he was missing. Aspi then makes it 2-2. Højbjerg steps up, and I'm a little bit nervous because I actually haven't seen him take penalties before, but he delivers a good penalty. It's 3-2. Then Jorginho steps up, Chelsea's #1 penalty taken. To be fair, credit to Hugo, he nearly gets there, but Jorginho manages to put it into the back of the net. Lucas then steps up. This man's not missing. He manages to score. Everson takes the next one. He scores as well. And it's Kane. Now, bearing in mind that every penalty taker so far has hit its bottom left. Kane steps up. The keeper goes left, but Kane slots it right. Mason Mount takes it, and unfortunately for him, he misses it. But fortunate for us, we win 5-4 on penalties, and it is a credit to the lads. It's that winning mentality that I have not seen in a very long while, I must admit. But we are through to the next round of the Carabao Cup, managing to defeat Chelsea and Frank Lampard. We, ladies and gents, are living lavish. It puts us good stead and high spirits for our game against Hafti, I think it is. I probably pronounced that really wrong. On Thursday, again, another must-win game. And to be honest, I thought last night we were definitely going to bow out of one of these cups at some point. But at the moment, with this squad depth that I'm seeing and the fact that we played most of the game without a striker, I'm feeling confident for once. I'm sure Tottenham will burst my bubble in the next couple of days. But until then, we move. Thanks again for everyone that has watched. There'll be a new video out on Monday when I talk about the Man United game. And hopefully I'll be happy because we're through to the Europa League. But until then, please remember, come on you Spurs.